Welcome back, Beatles fans. You might think you know everything about John Lennon's infectious rocker, I Feel Fine, the first chart topper built around intentional guitar feedback. But today, we're testing your knowledge with 15 tricky questions that go deeper than the usual trivia. These are details fans still debate, from secret re-recordings to unusual live moments, to remixes that uncovered brand new sounds. Keep track of your score and share it in the comments. Only the sharpest Beatles fans will get all 15 right. Question 1. Where did the Beatles secretly re-record I Feel Fine for the Shea Stadium film? A. EMI Studios, B. CTS Studios, London, C. Twickenham Film Studios, D. Abbey Road Studio 2. Answer: at CTS Studios, January 5th, 1966, to overdub the poor live audio from Shea. A sneaky fix for history's biggest concert. Not bad, eh? Question 2. At their final proper concert, Candlestick Park, 1966. How did George jokingly introduce I Feel Fine? A. We just wrote this one last night. B. This was recorded about 1959. C. Paul's favorite one. D. An old skiffle tune. Answer: George teased the crowd, calling it older than it was. Question 3. Who secretly taped that Candlestick Park show for history? A. Brian Epstein. B. Tony Barrow. C. Neil Aspinall. D. Mal Evans. Answer: press officer Tony Barrow taped it on cassette at Paul's request. Question 4. What unusual noise is heard from Paul in the fade-out of the studio recording? A. A laugh. B. A cough. C. A dog bark. D. A sneeze. Answer: Paul literally barked like a dog at the end. Listen closely. Question 5. The guitar feedback intro wasn't an accident. Whose idea was it to use it deliberately? A. George Martin. B. John Lennon. C. Paul McCartney. D. Ringo Starr. Answer: John wanted to capture and showcase the happy accident of feedback. Okay, now we're getting into the sound experiments. Here's one fan's debate. Question 6. What inspired Ringo's drum style on the song? A. Motown. B. Ray Charles's What Did I Say? C. Buddy Holly. D. Little Richard. Answer: Ringo nailed the Latin R&B groove from Milt Turner's drumming on Ray Charles's record. Question 7. In the US, what unusual treatment did Capitol give the single? A. Extra piano overdub. B. Heavy reverb. C. Faster playback speed. D. Added hand claps. Answer: the US single was drenched in echo, unlike the dry UK mix. Question 8. Which US radio station jumped the gun and aired I Feel Fine weeks before its official release? A. WABC New York. B. KRLA Los Angeles. C. KQV Pittsburgh. D. BBC Radio 1. Answer: KRLA in LA got an early copy and played it every hour, sparking demand. Question 9. When the Beatles filmed promotional videos for the song in 1965, what odd thing were they doing in one version? A. Eating fish and chips. B. Riding bicycles. C. Wearing masks. D. Playing only sitars. Answer: they mimed while eating fish and chips. Brian Epstein hated it, so it never aired. Question 10. What unique problem did the BBC have recording the song for Top Gear? A. The feedback intro was hard to recreate. B. Paul forgot the bass line. C. John lost his guitar. D. Ringo's mic failed. Answer: multiple attempts were needed just to nail the feedback live in the studio. C. Even pros struggled with that iconic squeal. Let's keep rolling. Question 11. Which 1980 Lennon project briefly revived I Feel Fine in the studio? A. Milk and Honey. B. Double Fantasy. C. Rock and Roll. D. Walls and Bridges. Answer: John toyed with it during double fantasy sessions for getting some chords. Question 12. What new detail did Giles Martin highlight in the 2023 D-Mix remix of I Feel Fine? A. John's buried backing vocal. B. The power of Ringo's drumming. C. A missing guitar part. D. Paul's extra harmonies. Answer. AI separation brought Ringo's drumming forward like never before. Question 13. Which US format released I Feel Fine on a truncated 4-song cartridge in the late 60s? A. 8-track. B. Play tape. C. Cassette. D. Mini disc. Answer. The short-lived playtape format included a tiny Beatles 65 selection. Question 14. Which live TV broadcast in 1965 featured a real-time performance of I Feel Fine from Paris? A. Blackpool Night Out. B. Poll Winners Concert. C. Palais des Sports. D. Ready, Steady, Go. Answer. Their Paris show on June 20th, 1965 was broadcast on French radio and TV. Question 15. Which Beatles compilation first gave US fans the dry UK mix without added reverb? A. Beatles 65. B. 20 Greatest Hits. C. Past Masters Volume 1. D. Anthology 2. Answer. In 1988, US fans finally heard it clean on Past Masters. And that's our 15-question hard mode quiz on I Feel Fine. How many did you get right? Did we stump you on the Shea overdub or the dog bark in the fade out? Comment your score, and let's hear which fact surprised you most. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this quiz with your fellow Beatles fans. Until next time, keep the feedback ringing.